Welcome to another episode of One Voice Mini Stories. I'm your host, Kevin Bradford. Let's dive right into it. Marcus Hale didn't believe in coincidence. Not anymore. Not after the 48 hours. Not after the windshield. Not after the note. Not after the feeling that someone was walking a half step behind him everywhere he went. So when his phone rang around 2:14 a.m., he didn't think wrong number. He didn't think telemarketing. He didn't think anything normal. He just stared at the screen. No name, no number, just unknown caller. The kind of call that don't want to be traced. He let it ring once, twice, 3 times. And on the 4th, he answered. A breath, not a voice, not a word, just a breath, slow, steady, intentional. Then the line went dead. Marcus just sat there in the dark. The glow of his phone screen fading against the wall of his apartment. He didn't move, he didn't blink, he didn't breathe for a moment. He just listened to the silence that followed, the kind that feels like it's waiting for you to speak first. He replayed the sound in his head. It wasn't panic, it wasn't an accident. That breath had weight, it had intentions, it had aim. Marcus set the phone down like it would bite him if he held it too long. His apartment felt smaller now, the walls closer, the air heavier. He wasn't scared, fear was too simple. This was something else, something that made his instincts sharpen instead of shaking. He stood and walked to the window, pushing 2 fingers against the blinds just enough to see the parking lot below. Nothing moved, no headlights, no silhouette, no one lingering where they should be. But the feeling didn't leave. It sat in the room with him, quiet and patient. Marcus turned away from the window and grabbed his notebook. He flipped to a clean page and wrote, "Caller knew I'd answer. Caller wanted silence." He tapped the pen against the paper thinking. Silence wasn't random. Silence was a message. Silence was a test. He wrote another line, "They're checking distance or reaction." He closed the notebook and set it beside the phone. The screen was still dark, but he kept glancing at it like it would light up in any second. And then it did. A soft buzz, a glow across the table. Unknown caller. Marcus didn't sit down. He didn't hesitate. He answered on the first ring. This time the silence wasn't empty. It felt closer. Like the caller had moved inches from the receiver. Marcus spoke first. "Say it." "Nothing. You called me twice," he said, low, steady. "So say it." A faint click, a shift of air, a breath sharper before, almost like the caller had learned it. Then a whisper, not a word, not a name, just a sound, low, broken, almost like a warning. And then the line cut again. Marcus stared at the phone, jaw tight, pulse steady. He replayed the sound in his mind, trying to place it. It wasn't human speech, it was static. It was something else, something he felt more than heard. He grabbed his jacket. If someone wanted to play it this close, he wasn't going to sit in the dark and wait for the next move. He stepped in the hallway, locked the door behind him, and headed to the stairwell. The building was quiet, too quiet for the hour. He descended, each step slowly, listening for anything out of place. At the bottom, he pushed open the door to the parking lot. Cold air hit him, the street light flickered, and across the lot stood a figure beside his car, still facing him, not moving. Marcus didn't blink, neither did the figure. Then his phone buzzed in his hand, unknown caller. He looked down at the screen, then back at the figure. The figure raised a hand, not waving, not signaling, just lifting it slowly, deliberately. And as the phone continued to ring, Marcus answered. The figure dropped their hand. For the moment, nothing moved, not the air, not the shadows, not even Marcus. It was the kind of stillness that doesn't happen by accident, the kind that feels arranged. Marcus kept his phone in his ear, listening for anything on the other end. A breath, a click, a shift. But the line was dead silent, like whoever called him wanted him to hear the world around him instead. The figure took one slow step forward, not threatening, not rushing, just closing. No rewind, no drift, no tone break. Thank you for listening to another episode of One Voice Mini Stories.